5 quick tips on how to seduce like Makima. Suggest indirectly. When performing a seduction, you should never be too obvious on what you're doing. If your victim can easily read you, their imagination will be harder to stimulate. Realize that people are mesmerized by things they can't understand, which is why being mysterious and indirect is effective in seduction. It will engage your victim's imagination and allow them to fantasize. You must suggest pleasure, fun, and adventure in a subtle manner. Some techniques that you can use are slight physical contact, a warm seductive voice tone, or a comment that could potentially mean you're interested in them. These things will plant ideas in your target's mind and keep them guessing on what you mean, causing them to become curious towards you and imagining doing more with you. Makima is quite good at suggesting indirectly. She says to Denji that she's into guys like him, but she doesn't directly show affection. She just lets him think about what she said, which causes him to fantasize about her. Withdraw your presence. Knowing when to spend time with your victim and when to be absent is important. Firstly, you should never make yourself always available. Spending too much time with a person will only make them take you for granted. Instead, you should use the power of scarcity. You must understand that when something is hard to get, we tend to see it as high value. You should only occasionally spend time with your victim. This will prevent the person from becoming bored and too familiar with you. If you let your target easily grasp you, you won't be seen as valuable. Keep in mind that withdrawing yourself will only work if you already developed a good connection with your target. Do not withdraw yourself away from a person that doesn't care about you, because that will do absolutely nothing. You must develop a strong psychological presence first. Then after that, being absent will make them crave for your return. Makima has developed her valuable presence with Denji, which is why he keeps thinking about her when she's absent. The fact that she's not always there enhances her value in his own mind. Turn pain into pleasure. When a person is experiencing psychological pain, that is often a good opportunity to seduce. They are desperately craving for someone or something to stop their agony. One thing that can save them from their pain is you. Become a source of sweetness and pleasure. You can do this by comforting them, showing kindness, performing friendly gestures, or using compliments. These things are more appreciated when the person is suffering. When in a mental state like this, they will often not have the willpower to resist your seduction. They want to give in to pleasure and get away from the pain they're experiencing. Denji was in psychological pain, talking about how he's feeling empty and miserable after achieving his goal. Makima took advantage of his pain by giving him a taste of pleasure with her, using a variety of seductive gestures on him, and motivating him to work towards a new goal. Create temptation. Delaying a person's satisfaction can make them desire you more. This is because there's a psychological barrier they must overcome. The target likes the good feelings you are giving them, but they can't have it all immediately. You're stopping your target from fully grasping you, so they must keep chasing you to get more pleasure. The way you use this technique is by being playful and flirtatious with your victim, but you're partially holding yourself back, not giving them the full experience of pleasure that you can potentially give them. It essentially makes the target want to pursue you more. Makima was being flirtatious in a very skillful manner, while also holding herself back from kissing Denji, letting him know that he could potentially have more experiences with her in the future. The delay of his full satisfaction creates the temptation and making him desire her even more. Use calculated surprises. If people know what to expect from you, they will quickly lose interest. Seduction is a constant process of keeping a person captivated. The way you do this is by using calculated surprises on your victim. This could be appearing somewhere unexpectedly, doing a new activity with them, or taking them to a place they have never been before. These surprises keeps them interested because you're revealing something new about yourself. It also strikes directly at their emotions before they can get defensive. Never make yourself too predictable and always have something new that you reveal to them later on. It will allow you to seduce your victim for a longer period of time. There's 2 instances of Makima surprising Denji. First is when she suddenly uses physical contact when he was being miserable. The second one is when she unexpectedly gives an indirect kiss to him. These are pleasant surprises that keeps him interested, allowing Makima to keep him in a mental state of suspense. Thanks for watching VevenSeven.